Ghana's IMF package is in severe crisis. German ambassador as a course on businessmen in Ghana trading with China to join effort to convince China, which is reluctant on debt relief. Now, Ambassador Daniel Krull says Ghana has more ministers than Germany and that there's room for improvement on downsizing. My colleague Blazer Soga is attending a news conference where the German ambassador has been speaking. We'll be connecting with him shortly with update. But first, let's hear from His Excellency Daniel Krull.
President, the Minister of Finance have appealed to the German visitors to support Ghana in convincing China to come to the table. We are ready to do that. We already are in that. At the same time, I would like to encourage all Ghanaians who have strong ties with China, who are doing nice business with China, to also engage them and convince them that it's time to sit down with all the other creditors and agree on a package. Time is of the essence. Time is running out. Without this agreement with the bilateral creditors, the IMF package is in severe danger. So, if there's any Ghanaian member of Parliament listening who is very much engaged with business in China, please make best use in the interest of Ghana and the people in Ghana. I said Germany is prepared to help. And there's another criterion, and that is that we, of course, expect that Ghana itself, the government of Ghana, is taking the important steps that are needed to move this country, to move the people, the families out of this crisis. And there are important steps to take. On the revenue collection side, it's about property tax collection. It's on the expenditure side. It's about the energy sector.
Oh, that's a serious one. Let's go live now and speak to Blazer Soga for latest. Blazer, that's a serious thing to hear, that it looks like our effort to get an IMF deal is hitting a snag now. What more has he been telling you, or what more do we know from this news conference?
Well, so there's a passionate appeal from the German authorities indicating that although they would accept President Akufo-Addo's invitation to assist in diplomatic talks with China in terms of our external debt restructuring, they would equally require the support of Ghanaian businessmen, wealthy ones, of course, and very influential ones. You know that China is Ghana's largest trading partner, so definitely there's a lot of business interest here in Ghana. And so the appeal is that while some talks and negotiations are going on the side, let's try and have influential Ghanaian businessmen also speak to their Chinese counterparts, so we're able to get that critical external debt restructuring, because China alone owns about a third of that 5.7 billion US dollars that the that the Republic of Ghana is seeking some debt relief on. And so that's why, of course, the German ambassador held a press briefing today on that, and that high-level visit that was done by the Economic Cooperation Minister and Trade Minister from Germany, who both engaged the Finance Minister yesterday on some measures that Ghana could also be taking internally to support that economic recovery journey. He was big on the aspects of cutting costs, particularly when it comes to the issues of the size of government. He says that comparatively, if you look at what's happening in Germany, there are less ministers as compared to what's happening to a country such as Ghana. So in his view, those are some of the ways by which we could demonstrate commitment to the G20. And mind you, the G20 is critical because they are the framework of wealthy nations that mostly give credit to Ghana. And his belief is that once we have that demonstration going on, Germany would have it easier in terms of negotiating with its, Ghana's external partners to try and, of course, push through that proposal of a debt relief. But for now, it is clear that there are some challenges in terms of our talks with China, and there'll be a need for an extraordinary measure to try and push through debt restructuring, which is critical to the International Monetary Fund austerity plan that we're hoping for by the end of the first quarter.
Okay, grateful. Blessed Sogan is my colleague here at JoyNews. Now, let's still stay on.